let me say this about K Salter because let me put his picture back up. The stats don't show. Okay, all right. So this is my first time I get to see him live. His numbers don't show like from what he did. Like I didn't see just no mistakes. Like he messed that up. He messed that up. I didn't see them play like what you doing, man. What you doing? Like even when I was hearing people say he could have ran the ball more. I didn't see those plays where I was just like screaming at the TV saying, "Man, run, run, run!" It's like he was going through the plays. The only thing I will say is I want them to give him more freedom on the RPOs to run because he was jigging people, like making them fall, like Kyrie Irving crossing people over. Like I see him make two dudes fall, like Travis Hunter, and I'm like, we got to use this as a weapon, bro. You got to get him on an island. A DN is not tackling that dude out on the corner, bro. That ain't gonna happen.
So
Or
not
if they do a like a quarterback draw up the middle, a D tackle is not tackling him. Once they get into their drop and everybody get into their rush lanes, a D tackle is not tackling him when he take off at the middle, bro. Yeah, that's the only thing I say they need to do. They need to use him more as a weapon when it comes to running, and it don't have to be like how Michael Vick said. Don't call plays for me to run. Now they got these RPOs where you can pass, you can give it to the running back, or he's the third option to run. So give him the ability to decide when he should run. Don't just call a running play where, okay, like Cam Newton, where we just gonna run this ball and we gonna turn into like a what they call it, wildcat.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do it like that.
I feel like they had the handcuffs on him, man. And that's what I was saying early on in the chat at the beginning of the game. It's either Prime don't trust him or Shermer don't trust him. But somebody don't trust him fully yet. And it could tell with the play calling and how they kind of had him like shackled. I think they need to take the shackles off him. They brought him here to play, man. If y'all do, let him play. And then if he doesn't meet the expectations, you can always turn to Juju, your 5-star recruit, but let the man play. Somebody, like I said, don't trust him. And I think it got to be Prime because he's the only one that's making that big of a call as it relates to like the starting quarterback and what plays he comfortable with him running. Prime doesn't make decisions on like plays called throughout the game, but I think they got like 40 plays and Prime's like, okay, I'm comfortable with these 20. That's how I feel. But I think whoever it is, Prime Shermer, I'm just assuming, obviously, the trust needs to, they need to trust the kid. Like, give him the opportunity to do what y'all brought him here to do. Take the shackles off.
All right,
Yeah.
and let me throw this in here. The kid from Florida State. When I saw the kid from Florida State play and how he beat Alabama, this is exactly how Colorado should use Kaidon Salter. They almost like the same guy. Like both of them can run like crazy, but they want to throw. Like,
Yep.
and he was able to be the mastermind behind his offense. I can tell they trusted him. He did his thing, and this whole time when Kaidon Salter been going places and Juju been right there the whole time, like that's kind of like that's not normal. So I feel like Kaidon Salter has a little pressure on him. Like he don't feel like he the real starter. He feel like he just holding that seat. And when you feel like that, dog, it's a different kind of you can't get comfortable because you always looking over your shoulder.
Yep. You gonna play tight. And you
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? That's why I was just like, like if you gonna that's why I said if you gonna let him play, you let him play. But to me, I think K Salt, you know what I'm saying? I gotta protect my boy from Texas, man. Cause I think he was in the situation regardless of because I know a lot of people was like, man, he should have just ran the ball or you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he had that opportunity to run. Let him would have ran the ball 25 times and they still lost. People would have said what? He ran it too much. He should
Too
have been
much.
throwing
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
ball.
We got
So
all these
he
wide
was in a
receivers.
exactly. He was in a lose-lose situation. So for all I can say to K Salt, like if you come across this, bro, and you listening, like do you, man, win games. Because when you are winning games, like people got nothing really to say when you winning games. They'll critique like small stuff. But when you winning games, they got nothing to say. I know people gonna be like, well, maybe he need to get these people involved just a little bit more, but we still winning. But when you lose and this person not getting involved, oh, and by the way, you should have ran more, and oh, by the way, now it's just a compounded situation. Oh, and by the way, play the 5-star freshman. So I'm like, come on, man. So to me, I think he's in a lose-lose situation because everybody already coming in like, well, we don't need him to be Shador. Well, he's not Shador. Like to me, he did some stuff that we didn't see Shador do last year. Now,
Yeah,
people
yeah,
can
yeah,
say the
yeah.
offensive line play was bad last year. I get it. But we saw some stuff from K Salt. He climbed up in the pocket. He shifted away from people inside the pocket. He
Mm-hmm.
stuck to the script. But the things that made Shador good was Shador didn't need to stick to the script. He could improvise and just keep it moving. Because guess
Yeah.
what? Rome said it. Prime, trust him. That's his
Mhm.
son. He trusts him to do that. Go ahead and out there improvise, make it happen. You can extend the play. Let what's his name, K Salt extend the play, and then it wind up becoming an incomplete. Now
A
you
big
got
time 30-yard
it
sack.
exactly. Now it's the issue. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he just kept it on schedule. He was just like, all right, well, it ain't there. Let me just try to make something happen. I ain't trying to take no big sack or nothing like that. Dog, let the young man play. Let him be an athlete. He's a tremendous athlete. Let him be an athlete. That's what you brought him there for. Like you brought him there to be
Yeah.
the athlete. I done heard Coach Prime say during the well-off clips and the reach to people, run, dog, run. But then it seemed like in the game that like it was drilled in his mind to be like, hey, look for the outlet, look for this, look for that, instead of just tucking and run. Because I think he could have ran the ball maybe about between 6 and 10 more times, especially to keep the chain moving because they was 5 for 13 on third downs.